So on your portfolio page, if you go to home, there should be a pull down that says About Me. You can also find that About Me page on your page sorter. And if it's not nestled underneath home, it's not a bad idea to tuck it under there. Your teacher might give you a handout that looks like this with a bunch of tips. We're going to look at some of those tips for creating your About Me page. First thing that we're going to look at is a nice formatting. And so we have our About Me page open. We're going to look at using a content box. And then we're going to add a profile picture, our first name and last initial, and tell about the year that we are going to graduate. So we're going to come over to Insert. We're going to go Content Box, the top one, and I've just done that right here. So here's a picture. You can put a school type portrait, or you can have another picture that shows you doing something else. You'll notice I have my first name and only my last initial. And then it is nice to have the year that you'll graduate from high school. And one example that we have suggested is that you tell us about your academic career or what you hope to study. So following graduation, my current plan is that I'm going to take a year off and work. And then the following year, you might talk a little bit about the community that you grew up in. Are you from Seven Persons or Redcliffe? Now, if you don't want your profile picture so big, you can change the size. So let's say I want to shrink that down, make that a little bit more in line. You'll see one of the things that I did is I talked about my passions. So here we have interests and hobbies, achievements and accomplishments are something that you might add. So here I have that a passion of mine is music. I can even put that in bold because this is where you can let your personality come out. I mentioned that I've played saxophone in the pit band for musicals at Eagle Butte of Elf and Beauty and the Beast. And then outside of school, might make that bold as well. I enjoy playing different sports, and I've listed some. I might mention the teams that I've played on, or I could go into a lot more detail there as well. Then what I can do is I can double click to add another text box. I can add some more information. And then another format that you can do is just add some pictures where you are in them, but you're not front and center like you might be in a actual portrait. I'm in these pictures and I give a little context. I enjoy traveling, maps, and geography. Your goal is to have about 4 or 5 sentences on your page. That can include the year that you graduate and your plan. This is a great chance to just put a little bit of your personality into your portfolio and to direct your viewers to the things that you are most proud of. Be sure at the end that you hit publish. And again, if there's something to publish, you will see something on this page. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish, and that will update it. If I click it again, there's nothing there. I'm all up to date.